See guys, yesterday class we done with why we should go for the framework, right? Yesterday I told that so before the framework we have the JDBC technology. You want to store the employee details in the database. We need to load the driver. We need to create the connection. We need to create the statement object and execute the query and create the connection. Like that, we should write the 5 steps. But I told that so this is like load the driver is the infrastructure logic and create the connection also what infrastructure logic and statement object infrastructure logic and close the connection. Close the connection also what logic here? Infrastructure logic, right? Yes, close the connection is what? Infrastructure logic. I told that now the framework will focus on what logic? Infrastructure logic, so that the developer will focus on the business logic, right? Exactly. Okay, this is yesterday class. We discussed the first point. So the framework will focus on like infrastructure logic, so the developer will focus on what business logic, right? Yeah, that's a very important point. And second point, I told that if you take the Amazon application, Amazon application contains we have the different services like we have the product service, order service, and billing service, inventory service, and notification service, order service like this. In core Java, who is creating objects? Yes, in core Java. In core Java, who is creating object? The basic Java level. So definitely developer will create the object, right? Developer will create the object and developer will manage the object. So we are creating the product object, customer object, notification object, and inventory object. The developers will create the object. But tell me guys, developer is creating these many objects and managing. See, definitely if you take the Amazon application, Amazon contains like thousands of objects, right? Contains what? 1,000 classes. Assume that it contains the 1,000 classes. Can we create the object of 1,000 classes? Can we create the object of what? Can we create the object of 1,000 classes? Guys, please respond. Can we create the object of 1,000 classes? And can we manage the 1,000 classes? Because creating all object, calling the method, or injecting the dependencies, right? Like one object is like used by another object, right? Yeah, employee is having the address. Can we manage the object? Can we manage the 1,000 objects? Definitely no, right? So can we create the object of 1,000 classes means definitely no. Can we manage the 1,000 objects means what? Definitely no, right? Exactly. Now the Spring framework will come into the picture. So in the Spring framework, are we creating object or framework is creating object? Yes, please respond. In the Spring framework, who is creating object? Are we creating object or Spring framework? The Spring framework will create the object. Tell me guys, the Spring framework what? Will create the object and manage the object. And what manage the all object, right? Manage in the sense like data initialization, data injections, that we will discuss about the later classes. But okay, the Spring framework will create the object and what manage the object, right? So instead of developer, then developer is safe, right? Guys, then developer is what? Then developer is what safe, right? Exactly. See guys, in the Spring framework, are we creating object or framework is controlling the objects? Who is controlling the application? The developer is creating object or framework is creating object? Yes, who is creating the object? Framework, right? See, the framework will create the object and the framework will manage the object, right? So instead of developer. Previously, we are the responsible. Now, who is responsible? Framework is responsible. Uh, Reverse process, right? That is called what? That process is reverse process. We are calling it as a IOC principle, guys. What the principle, IOC principle. What the IOC full form? Tell me, guys. What is IOC full form? What is the
Inversion
IOC
control.
full inversion of what? Control, right? So we have the IOC full form like inversion of control. Inversion of control means what? Are we controlling a framework will control the application flow? Guys, who is controlling? Are we controlling a framework will control the application flow? Definitely what? Framework will control application flow, right? Exactly. See guys, instead of developer control the application flow, instead of what? Developer control the application flow. Instead of developer control the flow, the framework what? The framework will control the flow, right? Control the application flow. That is called IOC principle, guys. IOC means we are not controlling. Who is controlling? Then framework is controlling, right? Exactly. Sir, who create the objects in the Spring framework? Tell me guys, who create the object in the Spring framework? Who create the objects in like Spring framework?
IOC.
IOC
The
con-
object in the Spring framework
IOC
is what?
container.
IOC container, right? Yeah, nice, nice. Spring IOC container is responsible to create the objects, right? Responsible to create the objects and what? Spring IOC container is responsible to create the objects and what? Create the objects and manage the objects, right? That is the responsibility of IOC container, guys. Guys, are you clear now? Good. See, guys, what is the framework? The first question they'll ask in interview maybe, what is the framework? What is the framework? Tell me. Framework will focus on what logic? Yes, framework will focus on what logic? Framework is a semi-implemented component or what ready-made structure they'll provide, no? The framework will provide the infrastructure logic so the developer can focus on what logic here? Yes, the framework will focus on what? Infrastructure logic. Developer focus on what logic? Huh?
Business logic.
Business logic, right? Exactly. Yes, what is IOC? What is the meaning of IOC? What is the meaning of IOC?
IOC is responsible to create the object and manage the object.
So instead of developer is creating and managing the object, the framework will control the application flow, right? That is called IOC principle. What is IOC principle? Okay, what is IOC principle, right? Exactly. Tell me, guys, the third point is what is the purpose of Spring IOC container? What is the purpose of what? Spring IOC container. What does Spring IOC
Responsible
container
for
will do?
creating and managing the objects.
Yeah, the IOC container responsible to create the object and what? Manage the object, right? Exactly. Create the object and what? Manage the object. Hey, I'll ask one small question. Tell me, finally, who is creating objects?
IOC container.
IOC container creating object, right?
Yes.
And the IOC container will create what objects? How IOC container knows that which object should be created?
By using
Yes, how
XML.
IOC? Sorry, I'm asking the question. You told that Spring IOC container create the object. How IOC container knows that which object should be created? Yes, how the IOC container knows that which object should be created? That's the question. Anyone, please respond. Yeah, we have to tell. Definitely, right, Raghu? Yeah, we have to tell to IOC container which object should be created, right? Yes or no, yeah? We have to tell to what? We have to tell to IOC container. Tell me, so developer. Developer should tell to IOC container. Developer developer should tell me guys, should tell to IOC container which object should be created, right? So should tell to what? IOC container, which object should be created? Which objects should be created, right? Exactly. It means we should give the information to IOC container, right? That is called configuration. We should go for what? Configurations. Guys, are you clear now? Developer should tell to IOC container, hey IOC container, you create the object of this class. Then only IOC container can do the work, right? So guys, we should tell to waiter, hey waiter, I want biryani. Then what the waiter will do? Waiter will bring the biryani, right? I want water bottle. He will bring the water bottle, right? Like that. So developer should tell to IOC container which object should be created, right? Yes or no? Is called we can call it as a configuration. Yes, you can call it as what, configuration, right? Exactly. A configuration is nothing but giving the information to whom? Tell me guys, configuration means what? Configuration means giving the speak out, anyone speak out, giving the information to
Information to framework.
IOC container, which object should be created, right? Which objects should be created and managed, right? That is configuration, guys. The Spring, we have the three types of configurations. It means we can give the information to whom? IOC container. We can give information to what? IOC container. There are three ways we can give the information. That is called Spring configurations. Yes, these are what? Types of types of what we can say here, types of Spring configuration. What are the types, guys? Any idea? There are three types
Uh,
of configurations we can write in the Spring.
XML base, annotation
Yeah,
base,
XML configurations are there. We can give the information to IOC container using XML configuration.
annotation base,
The second one is what? No, after XML, not annotation is giving. They're giving Java based configuration, right?
Java base, right?
Yeah.
Java
The
base
second one is what? Java based configuration.
and annotation base.
These are very important point. Who create the object?
IOC container.
IOC container. How it will create the object?
To
How it
contain
will create the object? We should provide the, tell me here, we should provide what?
developer should provide the
Configuration.
Information to IOC container, right?
IOC. Right.
Yeah. How you will provide the information to IOC container? There are three ways are there. One is XML based configuration we can write. We can give the information to what? IOC container. And second one is what guys here? Java based configuration is there. Third one is what guys? Annotation based configuration is there, right? Guys, annotation based what? Configuration we have. Guys, are you clear now? Yeah, these are the types of configuration, guys. So there are three types of configuration. Good, right? Today let me go for the Spring first application. That explanation is enough, right? Can I go for the Spring first application? Yeah. Tell me guys, what is the
Yes, sir.
configuration? What is the Spring configuration? Tell me, what is the configuration means what? Giving information to? Giving information to what? IOC container, create the object is called configuration, right? What are the types of configuration? What are the types of what? Tell me guys, what are the types of configurations in Spring? What are types of configurations in the Spring? What are the types of configurations in the Spring?
XML, Java based, and
Yeah, we have the three types of configurations. We can give the information to
XML
IOC container. XML
XML based,
configuration,
Java based,
Java
and
based
annotation
configuration,
based.
annotation based configuration, right? Exactly. Guys, are you clear now? Good. Hey, all of you know the Eclipse ID, right? I think, do you have the Eclipse ID in your system now? ID. Eclipse ID.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you guys, we'll start the first application, use Spring first application using Eclipse ID. After few days, you'll go for the, IntelliJ ID for the Spring Boot. So Spring framework, we'll go for the first example. First example using what am I? Eclipse ID. Can I do first example using Eclipse ID, right? What is ID full form? The ID
integration
full form is
Integrated development environment.
integrated development
Development environment.
environment, right? Exactly. Guys, let me create the Spring first application. Okay, good. See guys, to create a Spring first application, let me go for the Eclipse ID. I'm opening that Eclipse ID. See guys, I'm going for the Maven project. I'm selecting the type is Maven project. So what is a Maven? I'll tell you the later classes. Maven is what? Which is like dependency management tool and build automation tool, right? What is a Maven guys here? Maven is a dependency. Yeah, dependency management tool and what you can say here, build automation, right? Build automation tool. It will build the project automatically, right? Build automation tool. See guys, let me go for the Spring project. If you go for the Spring project here, Maven project here, let me go for the ID, softwares like Eclipse ID. Let me open this Eclipse ID. All of you open the Eclipse ID. Hey, Eclipse ID, this is version is what? 2023-09. 2023-09. See guys, coming to these versions, previously Eclipse ID, we have the versions I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, like this, right? What's the meaning of this I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P? These are the Eclipse ID versions. Yeah, I means they are using that long back we have the Indigo version. J means we have the Juno version. K means we have the Kepler ID is there, right? L means what? Guys, what is the L? Yeah, Hell means what ID guys here? Luna ID. M means what? A Mars ID. N means what? A Neon ID. So previously the Eclipse ID is coming is these versions. O means what guys here? Oxygen ID. There's what ID here? Oxygen. P means Photon version is there. Photon. Yes, after Photon, they are stopping the versions IJKL like this. And 2019 onwards, approximately, yeah, 2019 onwards, they are giving the version 2019-03. Every 3 months they release the version. Yes, every 3 months what? They will release the version 2019-03. Next one is what? 2019, they given the 06. 2019, 2019 what? 09. 2019, they'll give the 12. They like that, guys. Every month, every 3 months, they release the versions. That's what if you see my ID is what? 2023? Tell me, guys, 09, right? Yeah, that is how we it old version. There's Eclipse ID. Guys, you start the Eclipse ID and I'm going to create the Spring Maven project. So to create the Spring Maven project, just you can go for the step one, like, create the Maven project, create the, what we can say guys here, Maven project with the archetype quick start project with, Maven quick start project. Maven, we can write the quick start project. All of you create the Maven quick start project. This is the quick start project. Yeah, it's saying workspace, guys. You please check the workspace. Local disk D, I'm going to like workspace. Workspace means what? This is a location. Spring applications will be stored, right? And this is the folder where the Spring applications are stored. Can you see that, like, local disk D, I'm creating the Spring applications. Good. Click on the launch, guys. Launch the workspace. I'm going to launch the workspace. Yeah, once if you launch the workspace, yeah, so it's like, opening the welcome file. You close that welcome file, guys, you can create the Maven project. So you guys go for the file menu. Go for the file menu. Tell me, go to the file menu, click on what? New. Let me go for the Maven project. Guys, click on the Maven project. Once if you click on the Maven project, directly you can click on the next. See guys, once if you click on the next, here we can see the multiple artifacts are there. Yes, can you see the multiple artifacts, right? These are the multiple artifacts. See guys, Spring Boot directly we have the Spring initializers are there. But I'm using the Spring Boot, I'm using bit older approach. Guys, I'm using the Spring Boot approach, Spring approach.
Bring up.
This is called Spring approach. Okay, tomorrow I'll show you the Spring Boot approach, how you'll create a old application in the, like, the Spring Boot. But this is like, bit old approach. Yeah, this is like, we have the catalogs are there. Then you can go for the Maven project. You search for the Maven quick project directly here. If you go for the Maven, what we can say here, Maven quick project. Yeah, see guys, warg dot, you can search for the warg dot apache dot. The Maven archetype is there. Quick start project you need to select. So where is the quick start project here? So Maven, can you search for the directly quick start? Yeah, we can search for the directly quick start data. 1 second. Yeah, we have the, the Maven quick start project. Different archetypes are there. With old approach, we need to check. Yeah, search for the Maven archetype quick start project. This one. Go for this one here, Maven archetype quick start project. Can you see, right? Yeah, now we got the Maven archetype. So yes, there we have the multiple options. That's what, just you can copy that. So Maven hyphen archetype hyphen quick start. Go for the warg.apache website, guys. warg.apache.maven.archetype. Guys, you select this one archetype. Once if you select the archetype, is asking the group ID. Tell me guys, what is the group ID? Group ID is nothing but a package name. The package name we can give the company reverse of the domain name, guys. Let me go for the com dot what. Just you can write the code pulse. This is like group ID, which is nothing but a package name. And artifact ID is the project name. Tell me guys, project name is what? Spring demo example. Spring demo app, something like that. See guys, this group ID is nothing but a package name. Artifact ID is nothing but what? Yes, artifact ID is nothing but what? Just you
Project
can
name.
project name, right? Exactly. Okay, select the project is like, quick Maven archetype like this and Maven archetype. So create the Maven project with, Maven archetype. Give the group ID. Tell me guys, give the group ID. Tell me guys, group ID is nothing but give the package name. Group ID is nothing but a package name. Next one is what? Artifact ID. Guys, please respond. Artifact ID is nothing but what?
Project name.
Project name we need to give, right? Exactly. Yeah, there is a group ID and artifact ID. Same group ID, you can give the third statement, guys. Here we have the package, right? We can give the package here like this. You can copy paste. So make sure that the group ID and the package name should be the same. Is it clear now? Good. Guys, click on the finish button. Once if you click on the finish button, the project is generated. And make sure that you are connected to the internet because it is downloading some artifact from the internet. So make sure that you're connected with what? Internet. See guys, after that in the console, it is asking you want me proceed like that. Yeah, see guys, it is downloading some data from the internet. After that, it is asking that, the package name. See guys, this is the your project ID. So group ID is what? com.codepulse-r. Artifact ID is what? Guys, what is artifact ID? Spring demo app. So version is there by default. They're taking the 0.0 version. We have the code pulse. Package name is the com.codepulse. Are you continue means what? You type the yes. You click on enter. See guys, once if you click on enter, build success, then the project is created here. Left side, can you see the project, right? Yeah, this is called package explorer. You can see the project. So guys, once if you click on the project, this is called Maven folder structure. Can you see the Maven folder structure, right? What the first one here? src main. You please tell me these folders here. src main Java, src test Java, JRE and Maven dependencies, and src and a target and a POMED XML file. This is the Maven folder structure. So guys, coming to the src, the first folder is what? Guys, what is the first folder? Folder structure. What the folder structure? Tell me. src. src main and what? Java. src main Java means what? Here we write the Java classes. That's what we should write here. We should write the Java classes, right? Like that src test/Java. Test/Java means what? Here you can write the Java class test cases. You write the unit test cases, right? Here you can write the unit test cases. Like that, you tell me, go for the JRE system library. So JRE system library means what? You can say Java version, right? It is taking the Java version libraries. Guys, can you see that libraries, right? Yeah, you please open these all the files and you try to check these points, guys. JRE means what? It is showing all the libraries for us. Okay, good. So guys, next one is what? Maven dependencies. Maven dependencies means like, Maven, tell me guys, Maven dependencies. So all the downloaded jars, guys, all the downloaded dependencies. The dependency is nothing but a jar file, guys. All the downloaded jars are there in the Maven dependencies folder. Yes, because the predefined support in the form of what? Jars, right? The jars dependencies are there in the Maven dependencies folder. Okay, good. So guys, target folder I'll tell you later because target folder contains the project build jars. Target folder contains like what? A jar file, right? Build jar, project build jar is there, right? Good. That one we'll discuss later. Fine. Good. Guys, format XML file. Format XML file contains all the dependencies information. See guys, what dependencies we need to download? All the dependencies information is present in what? Guys, dependencies what? Dependencies information. Dependencies information present in what file? Guys, please respond. Dependencies information present in what file?
Which
All
jar file
right.
required that information?
Like dependencies information means what jars are required. The dependency information is present in what file? POMED XML file. But where is the dependencies are available?
Maven dependent.
Dependencies information present here. And the dependencies are present in what folder? Maven dependencies folder, right? Guys, are you clear? No. Dependencies information present in, POMED XML file. But dependencies are present in what? Maven dependencies folder, right? Yeah, like that, guys.
Maven.
See, guys, I want to create the hello world application. You go for the src main Java. In src main Java, we have the com.package name is coming. And you click on this package name. We got the app.java, right? App.java is there. I think the font size is very less. Let me increase the font size. Go to the Windows, guys. Windows and, you click on the preferences. Tell me, guys, Windows and preferences. Go for the gender, go for the appearance, go for the colors and font, basic font, and all of go for the text font. Go for the bold, italic, and 18th, right? Good. Guys, apply and close. We got some font is good. Nice. Guys, can you see the font, right? Yeah, fine. Hey, by default, Maven is giving the file is what file, Amma? App file. Okay, this is the app file, right? Good. Guys, project folder structure is clear, right? src main Java, which contains Java files. Okay, SRC test Java contains test cases. See guys, every day we are using this folder structure, right? So that you'll get the more idea about the next classes. Today go for the SRC main Java. You can create the Java class. Guys, tell me what the class you want me to create. Let me create the new class. How to create the new class? Guys, how to create the new class? To create the new class, right click on this package, right? Guys, please respond when I ask the question. What you should do? You right click on what? Package. Right click on the package, go for the new. Go for the class. Tell me guys, I want to take the class like, greeting class, the first one. Can I use the greeting or can I take the hello world? Yeah, can I take the greeting, right? Greeting, right? We can take the greeting class. Guys, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Wait, please respond here.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes when I ask the questions, then you will get the flow, right? Yeah. You please respond. What class when it make I can I create the greeting class, right? You click on the finish button. This is the greeting class. In the greeting class, simply you can create one small method. One method you can create. Tell me guys, you can take the method name. Method name is like public void. Just I'm taking normal method. Public void my greet method you can take. In the greet method, just you can write the message. Tell me guys what the message here. Welcome to hmm. Tell me welcome to what? Welcome to spring classes. Welcome to spring classes like this. Guys, this is my greeting class I taken, right? Exactly. Guys, are you clear now? Yeah, I create the greeting class. Hey, then who create the object for this class? Guys, who create the object for this class?
Use
IOC container.
We should create the object or IOC container should create the object?
IOC container.
container.
IOC container should create the object. If IOC container is creating object means what we should do? We should give the information to IOC container, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. How many ways he can give the information to IOC container?
3
Three
years.
ways.
Three ways. Today, let me go for the XML configuration. Are you clear now? Today, let me go for what? XML configuration. See, guys, today we'll go for the XML configuration. That's what go for the XML configuration. Hey, I think here we expected one more folder required. Do you know SRC? SRC? Tell me, guys. Here one more folder is missing. SRC test main Java for the Java classes. SRC test.java for the unit test cases. One more folder is what? SRC. Guys, any idea? One is the resources folder is missing, guys, actually here. To get that resources folder, guys, you right click on the project. You right click on what? Project, new. Let me create the, resource source folder. Otherwise, you do one thing. I think here you right click on the project, guys, build path. Right click on the project and what? Build path. You can go for the configure build path. In build path, I think this is a missing. You can see that, folder, right? SRC main resources are missing. So you please check these two check boxes, guys. Once if you click on these two check boxes, guys, click on what? These two check boxes, click on apply and close. Can you see that my folder structure, right? Now you got the new folder now? Guys, yes or no? Now you got the new folder is
Yes,
what?
sir.
SRC main and what? Resources folder, right? Exactly. Guys, actually here three folders. SRC main. Tell me SRC main and what folder, guys? Resources folder. This is a Maven project folder, guys. This is a Maven folder structure. Hey, even Spring Boot, microservices, Spring, Maven structure is common structure, right? Guys, Maven
Yes,
structure
sir.
is what? Common structure. See, Java classes, you check it, and SRC main Java, SRC test Java means what? Unit test cases. SRC main resources means what, guys? Here we have the properties files. Tell me, here we have what? Properties files, XML files, HTML files, timely files. These all the files should be here. SRC main resources. Okay, resources should be like, resources folder. We have the property files and what XML file. That's what, guys. Now I'm going for the XML configuration. Guys, what configuration?
XML configuration.
Hey, able to follow the class, right? All of you, please
Yes, sir.
respond.
Yes, sir.
Is it boring or is it fast class? Or going good?
Good, sir. Container.
Yeah, Simhachalam. Is the class is going good or any fast? You understand? I think all of you are watching IPL, huh? Are watching the class. These days, all are busy with IPL class, right?
Class only made fun.
Yeah, fine. We created one greeting file, and who create object for this class?
IOC container.
IOC container. Then you have to tell to information to IOC container, you please create the object of my class. For that information, we are giving XML configuration. That's what SRC main resources, you create the, one XML file. Because to create XML file, right click new, I want to take the one file. Just you can give any file name, guys, it's not a problem. You can write the beans.xml file. But XML file I given here, beans.xml file. You click on the finish. Now you can see, guys, SRC main resources contains what file here? Beans.xml file, right? Good. Guys, here you can see the design here. This is showing like design. You click on this source option. Here can you see the source, right? You click on this source option. Guys, this is a source. Sir, here I want write the XML code. But see, guys, which is completely outdated. So you don't need to remember this XML and all. Let me go for the official website. Let me copy that configuration. See, guys, for the official website here, spring.io. Go to the spring.io. In the spring.io, go to the projects and go to the Spring framework. Tell me, guys, go to the Spring framework. In the Spring framework, you click on the, this core technologies. Otherwise, here the Spring framework, you can click directly. There you can see the core technologies. You can click on this core technologies. There we can see the dependency injection. This is all the information, right? Good. See, guys, here if you see the core technologies, go for the Spring IOC container here. Introduction to IOC container. Introduction to what? IOC container. You click on this beans, guys. There we can see, actually we have the two types of IOC containers. I will tell you tomorrow what is this bean factory and what is application context. How many types of IOC containers?
Two types.
There are like, two types. This is mandatory entry question, guys. What are the types of IOC containers? There are two types of IOC containers. IOC containers. What are the two types of IOC containers means? One is the initially, we have the bean factory. This is a bean factory is the initial IOC container. Later, they introduced the new IOC container is what? Application context. Application context is a present trending IOC container. Two IOC containers we have. See, what is the difference? Tomorrow I'll tell you. Okay. Good. Let me click on the next button, guys. Container overview. Hey, you can go for the bean overview, guys. If you click on this bean overview, there we can see the XML information. Code you will get. Just you can come down. Yeah, container overview if you click. See, guys, can you see this diagram, right? What this diagram is showing, tell me. This is a Spring IOC container. For the Spring IOC container, what we should give? Yeah, this is a Spring IOC container. To the Spring IOC container, what we should give? We should give our POJO classes, your classes, right?
Correct.
Yeah, this is what Spring IOC container. To the Spring IOC container, we should give the POJO classes, nothing but our class details. And we should give the configuration metadata. Then it fully configured system is ready to use, right? This is Spring IOC container. Okay, this is called like, container overview. There we can see the, XML configuration. You can copy this code once. Once if you copy this code, this code you can copy here. Just you can copy this code and, you can come to the file, paste the code. Wait, are you clear, right? What I'm doing? Just what we should do, tell me. Just you can go for the spring.io website. Now, IO website, go for what? Projects. In projects, guys, please respond. Projects what? Spring framework. In the Spring framework, you can go for what? Core technologies. In the core technologies, you just click on the next button. And again, you click on what? Next button. And again, just you can check it, the data coming on. Again, container overview, click on the next button. Then we can see the XML configuration, right? This is the configuration. Is it clear now? You copy this XML code, you place the XML code in the bean.xml file. This is just a knowledge, guys. That's it. See, guys, you remove this, all the extra beans are there. Yeah, this is called bean ID. See guys, the root tag for the XML configuration is a beans tag, guys. The beans tag contains multiple beans you can configure. Yes, the bean tag contains what? The beans contains the multiple bean tags. See guys, it is asking that, class. What is a class? You need to create the object. For which class we need to create the object? Guys, for which class we need to create the object, we can give the class here.
Greetings.
Greeting, right?
Yeah.
So can I give only greeting is sufficient here? If I give the class only greeting? Only greeting is not sufficient, guys. We should give it the package name also. Complete full name we have to give. That's what, guys. Go for the beans. In the beans, you can go for the com.codepulse dot whatever greeting, right? This is the class. See, guys, Spring IOC container will come to this file and create the object for what? Greeting. Guys, create the object for what? Greeting, right? After creating the object, then for that object, it should create one reference variable, right? Yes, it should create what? One reference variable. Tell me how to create the reference variable. This ID is nothing but a reference variable. Yes, ID is nothing but what? Reference variable, right? That's it. Guys, that's all, guys. Configuration is ready. Configuration is what? Ready, right? Guys, that is a configuration. The configuration is what? Ready. Because once the configuration is ready, what we should do then? Next one. Guys, go for the app.java. See guys, your class is ready, the greeting class is ready, and beans.xml file is ready, and we are giving information to IOC container. Then you can go for the start the IOC container. Start what IOC container, right? Hey, go for the app.java. Please start the IOC container. What is IOC container name? Guys, what is the name of IOC container name?
Bean factory application context.
Application context, right? Exactly. Guys, but here application context is not coming. Why the application context is not coming means we need to go with what? Predefined classes. We should get the predefined classes. Guys, we should get what? Predefined classes. That's what, guys. To get the predefined classes, we require the Maven dependency. So to get the predefined support, to get what support, guys, here? Predefined support. To get the predefined support, to get the what? Predefined support, dependency required. What required, Dependency. Dependency required. Sir, what is a dependency, sir? A first dependency can go for the Spring context dependency is enough. So you please copy this dependency, guys. How you will get the dependency means go for the Maven repository. Guys, go for what? Maven repository website. Guys, go for the Maven repository website. Yeah, go for the mavenrepository.com website. What the website, mavenrepository.com website. In this website, this is a website, guys, here, mavenrepository.com website there. Then you can go for the Spring context jar we need to search. This is a Spring context jar. You can come to the search type. You can go for the Spring context. You click on enter button. Once if you click on enter button, here we got the Spring context, right? You click on the Spring context. Once if you click on the Spring context here, there it's asking that versions you want to select. The Spring present version is what? 7.0. That's what you can select this Spring version, guys. Any version you can select. Yeah, any version you can select. After selecting the version, just you can come down. Yeah, this is a dependency we need to copy. Is it clear now? Copy the dependency. After copying the dependency, go for the project. In the project, pom.xml file is there. Guys, in the pom.xml file, if you open, what file, pom.xml file. The dependency information you can give here. Go for the dependencies tag, guys. This is a dependencies tag. Already some predefined dependencies that given, JNet dependency, Jupyter dependency. In these dependencies, guys, you please check clearly once. Dependency opening tag is there, dependency closing tag is there. Here you can place the dependency. Guys, can you see the dependency, right? Hey, tomorrow I will do this complete work using Spring Boot. Then you can see what's the difference between the Spring Boot and Spring Framework. Guys, are you clear now? This much huge process is there here. This is like dependency I copied here. After copying the dependencies, guys, all the Spring related jars are downloaded. All the downloaded jars are goes to the what folder here? Maven dependencies folder. Hey, can you see that Maven dependencies folder? Now you see Spring Beans jar downloaded, Spring AOP downloaded, Spring Context is downloaded, Spring Core downloaded. These all are the downloaded jars. Guys, are you clear now? Then you can start the container. See guys, to start the container, what the container name here? Application context. Application context equal to new class path XML application context. Yes, application context is IOC container. This is a interface. This is the implementation class. See guys, IOC container we are starting. Then IOC container, which object should be created? Tell me. Which object should be created? What configuration you given? Tell me. XML configuration, Java based configuration, annotation based configuration. Guys, what configuration you are giving? XML configuration, Java based configuration, annotation based XML configuration, right? Where is that XML configuration file? What is the file name? Beans.xml, right? That file name you can give here. Beans.xml. That's all. So when we start the container immediately goes to what file? Guys, when you start the container immediately goes to what file? Beans.xml file. In the beans.xml file, what bean is configured? Greeting bean is configured. So the greeting bean object is created. For that object, what the reference variable is taking guys here? G, right? Guys, are you clear now? This is an important point. Start the container. When you start the container, what happened? Tell me. When you start the container goes to? Guys, when you start the container, the container goes to what file? Beans.xml file. In the beans.xml file, what you configured?
Greeting class.
Greeting class object is created. That object, what reference variable is created? G, right? Exactly. Guys, that is information. Good. Guys, after that here. See guys, object is ready. Then you can get the object. What is the object created by IOC container? Get the object. See guys, to get the object, who create the object? IOC container, right? You ask the IOC container. What the IOC container name here? Tell me. Context, right? Guys, IOC container dot, we can go for the get bean method. Hey, this line IOC container created object. This line we are getting the object from get the object from. Tell me guys, get the object from what? IOC container, right? Yeah. What object you want to get? Object name.
G.
Object name means here you can go for the bin file and you can go for what? G, right? Yeah, this is the G. Then you can come here and you can go with the G like this. And second one is what, ma? The G is what type of class we are getting here? Greeting dot class, right? Greeting dot class. Then we need to hold the reference variable greeting G, right? That's it. We are asking IOC container, hey IOC container, you give me my G object which is of type is what? Greeting class. Last one is what, ma? Call the method. What method we have to call? G dot what method? You tell me. G contains what? Greet method, right? That is the data, guys. Guys, are you clear now? Yeah, simply can run the project. Ma. To run the project, right click on the main method. Here, this is a main method class, right? Here you right click on what? Tell me guys, right click on what? Run on the Java application. If you click on the simply Java application, if everything is going good, you will get the output, right? What is output, ma? Great output. What the great output here? Welcome to, tell me guys, welcome to what? Spring classes. Guys, you right click and run as and what? Java application. Yeah. Wow. Hooray, we got the output. Guys, can you see the output here? Welcome to what? Spring classes. After a lot of struggles, we got the output is what? Welcome to Spring classes. Guys, you got the output right?
Yes, sir.
If you want any change, welcome to Spring classes. And you can give the message that Ratan Sir classes are what? Hey, how was my explanation for the example? Guys, please respond. How was my how was my explanation? What happened here? No one is responding. Hmm. Guys, please respond at least in the chat box. How was my
Sure.
explanation? How was the class is going on?
That is good, sir.
Good, right? Yeah, no lagging, guys. We should learn what we want. That's it. Always like that is then good, good. Hey, you please run the code one more time. Let me right click on what? Run as what a Java application. Hooray. We got the output like 2 lines of output. See guys? Yeah. Welcome to Spring classes. Ratan Sir classes are what? Nice. Guys, are you clear? Hey, you please tell me for my satisfaction. I will write this code one more time. You please guide me that I will write the code for that. You please guide me how to create the project creation onwards. Guys, you please guide me how to create the project. What happened here? You guys are busy. Hey, at least one guy, you please talk. Tell me how to create the project. Yeah, go to the file menu. Click on the new. What project?
Maven project.
Maven project.
Yeah, please talk. Please talk. Plan project. Click on what? Next. Then here we need to take that name. What the name guys here? Maven space. Archetype space. Tell me guys. Archetype space. Hyphen. Quick start project. Yeah, I think it's the name here. Let me copy the data maven dot archetype hyphen quick start. Yeah, you can check like this one. Guys, you need to select the org.apache, right? Apache. Click on the next. Once if you click on the next, give the group ID. What the group ID guys here? com.package name. And artifact ID is what guys here? Spring demo second application, something like this. Guys, after that, what we should do? Yeah, Spring demo second application. And you give the copy the group ID, you can place that as a package name. Make sure that group ID and the package name should be same. Because after that, you click on whatever finish. Guys, the second project is created. The second project is what? Ready. Tell me guys, the second project is downloading some files and you click on what? Yes. Guys, next one, what we should do? I think here SRC folder, main resources folder coming or not coming?
Not coming.
Not coming. What we should do?
We have to go to file.
Right click and build path. I click and build path. Go for the configure build path and you can select these two checkboxes. And you click on apply and close. See guys, now you got the resources folder, right? Good. The next one is what? Greeting class you can create. Go for the SRC main Java, CODEPULSE-R, and you can go for the new. You can go for the class. I'm creating the class now. Tell me guys, what the class name we should give? Hello world
Greeting.
class. Let me give hello world. Hello world.java file, right? Click on the finish. See guys, in hello world you can take one method. Something like public void. Just you can write what? Say hello. Say hello. Yeah, tell me guys, say hello. Just you can give the message that sysout control space. Tell me today class what completed. Some message I'm writing like this. It's very clear now. The class is ready. Then what we should do? Who create the object for this class? Who create the
IOC.
object for this class?
IOC container.
IOC container.
IOC container. We should give the information, right? How we will give the information? XML file. XML configuration. Where we should create XML configuration file? Guys,
Resource folder. Resource
resources
folder.
folder. Resource folder, right click, new. I want to take the file. Just you can take the file. The file name is what? Beans.xml file. Yes, you can go for the beans.xml file. Then tell me, how can you get this code? You can go for
Spring.io.
the spring.io website. You can go to the spring.io website. You can copy that code and you can paste here. That's it. After pasting this code, tell me guys, this bean ID is this may not required. One bean ID is enough for us. Yeah, ID. See guys, what the class name here? I think the class name is tell me guys what the class name.
Hello world.
Code pulse, and here you can go for the code pulse dot. Tell me dot what the class
Hello
name
world.
here. Hello world, right? You copy the class name here and you can place the class name. See guys, for this one we require the reference variable. The reference variable is what? Can I write the H, right? Simple name. Hello world, HW, something like that. Is that clear now? Good. Guys, then you start the container. You give an information, then you start the container. Tell me how to start the container. How to start the container? Yeah? Go for the
Go to,
For the main
app
class,
as
go
Java.
to the
But before that, predefined support we need to take, right?
we need to add spring dependency.
Dependency we need to add. Go for the dependencies like Maven repository website, mavenrepository.com. You search for the Spring context dependency, and you copy this dependency here. And tell me guys, you should
You should
place the dependency in what? Formed XML file. In formed XML file, where I should place? In the dependency tag. You forgot, you check this one, guys. Hey, after this class, they'll share the recorded session, and you please check the recorded session. You do the complete example. Okay. If you have any question, I'll tell you tomorrow. Fine. Okay, this dependency I placed. See, guys, after adding the dependency, you please check the, Maven dependencies folder. Whether dependencies are coming or not, you check it. After seeing confirmation, then only you can start the work. Okay, are you clear now? You start the Spring AOP coming, Spring Beans coming, core coming, all are coming fine. Then you can go for the app.jsx. App.java file. Here you can start the container. Tell me guys how to start the container. Tell me how to start the
application
container. Start application context. How many types of containers are there?
two
Two
types.
types. Application context equal
Bean
to
function.
new class path XML application context. When we start the container, to the container, you can give the what file now? Beans dot. Tell me
XML.
guys, beans dot what? XML
Beans
file.
XML.
Start the container. After starting the container, then what happened? Container will create the object, and object is ready. Once the object is ready, get the object from what? Get the object from what we can say here,
Yes.
container, right? See guys, to get the object from the container, context dot what? You can write the get bean method. Get bean method here, bean reference, hello world, right?
HW.
HW. Then you can write the class name is what? Hello world dot
Hello
class, right?
world.
That's it. So you can take the here right side is what? Hello world, right? Yeah, hello world. You can take the reference variable very small, better. Yeah, go for the hello world. Then after that, what call the method, right? Wait, after that, what? Call the method. How to call the method? SW dot. What method that is? Say hello, right? That's it. Guys, are you clear now? How to
Yes,
start
sir.
the project? You right
Right
click on this file
click
and run as Java application. If you click on the Java application, yeah, wow, nice. Yeah, today class is completed. That's all. But your output coming or not?
yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that is the information we have. Guys, are you clear, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you have any questions? You check this all the class notes today what we written. And the step 1, you create the Maven Kickstart project. Step 2, check the folder structure once. And step 3, tell me guys, step 3 is what? Create the classes. What the class we should create? Greeting.java file we should create. This is the greeting file. And the step 4, give the bean configuration file from create the what file ma? Create the bean XML configuration file. XML configuration file. We will create the XML configuration file. Go for src main resources. This XML file. You don't write this line by line code here. You just copy paste from the website, Spring IO website. Copy from. Tell me guys. Copy from spring.io. And the next step is what? Step 4. Add the dependency. Add the dependencies in what file guys here? Format XML file. Yeah, this is the repository. And this is the dependency name. You please cross check that the dependency should be created like this. You place under the dependencies tag, right? Step 5, start the container. See guys, to start the container, we go for the app.java. This is a code for that. Are you clear now? Yeah, there are two types of IOC containers. Hey, I'll share these class notes. We are sharing the class notes in what? Admin.code. Yeah, I'll share the class notes once. And the Spring first application. Like, Spring Boot MS microservices 10001 batch. Go for the rest, something like that. These are today class notes what you placed, guys. You can say. Hey, to see the today class notes, you can go for our website is there, no? CODEPULSE-R. There our website. Go for the class notes. Notes you can check it, no? Notes tab. Spring Boot microservice 1001. What is the password for this link here? CP 999. CP 999. The frameworks, APIs. Yeah, this is the class notes you can see today. Hey, can you see that class notes, right? Updated by May 22nd, 9:04 p.m. Hey, like that everyday class I will share with you. Okay. This is the class notes. You can read these all the class notes. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that